Hi, guys. Welcome and welcome back. My name is Raquel, and today I have some very sad news for anyone who did not know. Mr. Eric Jerome Dickey passed away. He passed away actually in 2021. However, I just recently found out a few weeks back. So I wanted to pay tribute to Mr. Dickey in this way. And so I am going to give a bit of information about him. Mr. Eric Jerome Dickey was born July 7th, 1961, in Memphis, Tennessee. He was an only child raised by his grandmother. He has three daughters. He graduated from Memphis State University with a bachelor's degree in computer systems technology. He was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. He moved to LA in 1983 to pursue a career in engineering. He worked for Rockwell International as a software developer. He then decided to pursue a career in acting and stand up comedy. He did do the local and national comedy circuit. He also appeared on television several times. He wrote his first book in 1996. It was called Sister Sister. He wrote 36 books from 1996 to 2021. He received several awards. His books were printed in several different languages, including Japanese and French. In 2007, he won the Glyph Comic Award for writing a comic for Marvel, Black Panther in the Storm series. He toured in France and in England. In the Caribbean, Sister Sister, Milk and My Coffee, and Cheaters were turned into a touring play. He also reached number one on the Black Bond bestsellers list in the year 2000. Thieves Paradise, Genevieve, and The Other Woman was nominated for the NAACP Image Award of Outstanding Work in 2001, 2002, and 2005. In 2013, he received the READ Award. His last book was The Son of Mr. Suleiman. It was published in April of 2021, just after his passing. He wrote in the genre of contemporary fiction, romance, erotica, and suspense. Eric Jerome Dickey is a legend, and he will live on through his legacy of books. So, I want to give you just a bit of information about me and my experience with his books. Back when I first started reading, I had a friend who brought me Fine Things. Fine Things is a book by Danielle Steele. I fell in love with reading with that first book. That is how my love of reading started. One day, a friend of mine, she brought me Friends and Lovers by Eric Jerome Dickey. That was the first time that I had read a book about it was my first time reading contemporary fiction. Prior to that, after moving away from Jackie Collins, I went into urban fiction. And at that time, urban fiction was the only black books that I was aware of. So I was reading like Whittier Clark and um, Nikki Turner. Oh my God. Chunichi, all of those authors. And if you are familiar with them, then you know that that is urban fiction at its finest. I had never read a contemporary fiction book in my life. It opened me up to a whole new genre of books. It showed me how black people could be written about in different ways other than what I had learned. And I learned that from Eric Jerome Dickey books. I have read lots of his books, not all of them, but quite a few. The last book I read was in the Gideon series, and that was The Resurrection of Midnight. And that was his last book in the Gideon series. So, in memory of Mr. Dickey, I am going to read Thieves Paradise, and I am going to do a review on that book, which I have actually read, so I am truly looking forward to that. I hope you are as well. I hope you enjoyed this. He will not be forgotten. Until next time, bye bye.